everyone, how are you doing? I thought for this last episode of 12 Days of Christmas I would just yap at you. Not with you because you can answer in the comments, please do. I have to draw some Christmas cards because literally it's 22nd of December and in Finland we celebrate Christmas on the 24th, so Christmas Eve. So I'm in a bit of a hurry. I have vanilla cardamom latte. This is my 4th coffee of today. Also, before we get started, can you see what's on the background? Imagine if I dropped this now. I finished the Empire State Building yesterday. And you just wait, because this is not all. That's not all, folks. It's so cool. I feel like a 12-year-old, but this will be in the background. When I finished this yesterday, I was telling Matti that I'm obsessed with it, and he was like, we can't keep that up, it looks like we are children. And I'm just like, girl, we have like Pokemon stuff around, we have all the nerdy kind of stuff around, why can't I have a 3D puzzle in the living room? Anyway, I'm just gonna have it in my office then, because I think it's the coolest thing ever. Right, so, Christmas cards. I don't have time, as always, to draw cards for everyone because Christmas is in 2 days. So I'm only gonna draw a card for my parents and then for Matti. For my parents, I always draw our family dog who passed away. Now 2 years ago already, or 3, and I still miss him every day. Look at him. Okay. I have watched these videos like a million times. Okay, we gotta get going. We have to roll the sleeves up. I need to visit my parents still today because we are leaving tomorrow to Matti's parents where we are gonna spend Christmas. I haven't drawn in a long time. This is one of my goals for next year. I guess we could talk about next year. I want to get into drawing, which used to be one of my favorite hobbies. Have to put the Empire State Building on show. Sorry, I need to focus for a second to just sketch it out. So the beginning of this year, so 2025, I decided that I will not do any New Year's resolutions or goals. I have never been really a fan of that, but like now I really was like adamant about it that I will just try to chill. Like I just didn't want to participate in that at all. This was an important year for me because like I really just wanted to focus on healing mentally and taking steps towards that. And I did. And I'm really happy about that. It has been a year, hasn't it? On the other hand, it went by so fast, but I have like done a lot of stuff and I'm really, I can't believe this year. Like I did my 6-week solo trip around Europe that I have wanted to do for so long. I was visiting a lot of my friends. I mean, if you haven't seen the vlogs, you can watch them on my channel. That trip exceeded my expectations. I had so much fun. And I'm so lucky that I have so many incredible friends. Like, I don't know how this happened because somehow I just met all these amazing people who are so different from each other but still the same in some way. And like, I click with them, I can talk with them about everything and like be myself around them. And it's just sad that they live scattered around the world, but also, obviously, it's nice to then go visit them. It feels even more special when I do. Even if my friends are watching, thank you, I love you so much. Then I also went to Greece with Matti, that was incredible, like I will always remember that trip. It was so perfect. And it came in a perfect time because we both just really needed to relax. What else? Now I'm just talking about traveling, but I was in Prague with my parents. I was just in Copenhagen. I did also I really crushed a bucket list item this year when we cycled through Finland, me and my friend Leon. That was an unforgettable experience. I will always remember that and I'm so happy I vlogged it. Like YouTube, I love YouTube because I would remember like nothing without YouTube. With traveling and stuff, because you are doing so much every day, you only remember a few fragments of it or the pictures you took. But because of YouTube, I can go back to the Asia travels we did, me and Matti, a few years ago, and I'm just amazed how much we did because I would not remember that. But also what I love about blogging, even maybe more than travel blogs, is that I remember really small things in my life and like what my life was like when I was in Poland. I was filming my morning routine, and then what my life was like in the Netherlands when we lived there, and it's just so precious to see myself in those times in my life because I'm different. I'm the same, but still I'm different. And it's so nice to see that. Yeah, so I mostly do YouTube for myself. I'm so happy that you are watching. And I can't lie, like obviously I would love to get money from YouTube. I get a little bit of money from the ads that you see on my videos, but it's really not much. But like honestly, my dream is that I could do YouTube as a second job besides yoga instruction and reformer Pilates instructing. Anyway, what else happened this year? It's not all perfect, obviously. I actually had a really hard year mental health wise, but I'm happy that I'm taking steps towards recovery and like handling it. So like if you saw my cycling videos, you know that my dad was in the hospital in the summer, and it was a huge scare because it was not looking good. So obviously that was like a traumatizing time in my life this year, but now obviously I'm so grateful that he survived and I still have my dad and stuff. Like that's not something that I take for granted, that I still have my parents around. I feel like if you have lost people in your life, it sucks. Like I can't say anything more. At least what you learn from it. Not that you have to learn anything from it because it's like the most horrible thing that could ever happen, but it is also just something that will happen eventually. But like at least you learn from it that, I don't know, you appreciate the moments with your loved ones even more after that. I read somewhere this quote that went along the lines of like, the grief that you feel when you lose someone is the price that you pay for loving them. Anyway, can we talk about something a bit happier next? This is like the sketch is looking at right now. This is the reference picture. I will draw him reindeer horns, why not? I don't know how the reindeer... I need to Google reindeer to know how to draw the horns. Does everyone hate AI passionately? Because like you can't even Google anything without AI. So as I was saying about goal setting, I didn't do any this year. But I'm actually feeling ready, like I'm motivated to kind of work towards something, not in a way that I hate the productivity, kind of hustling stuff that's online, but I just want to make goals just to remember and focus on things that I like to do. And I want to spend my time doing stuff that I love and not just forgetting everything that I want to kind of not achieve, but just like work towards. I guess it's the same thing, but like just enjoy the process kind of thing. So, and one of my goals is to learn Spanish. So I want to learn Spanish because we are gonna travel to South America next year, me and Matti. I always say we, and then I just like forget to say with whom. Anyway, so me and Matti are going to South America next year. I'm so beyond excited. I've been waiting for this for my whole life basically. So we're gonna go for 2 months hopefully. We haven't booked anything yet, so I always feel a bit like I'm gonna jinx something if I talk about it, but I mean, it will happen. I will go whatever happens basically. I really want to be somehow conversational in Spanish. I just want to communicate in Spanish as best as I can, because in my knowledge, in many of the places, people don't really speak English. How's my Spanish now? No, not very good. I can say estoy cansada, pero tomo un café y mañana empiezo a las vacaciones. Muy bien. Then, oh my god, I'm so excited. So I'm going also to India next year. Like, I can't believe that this is my life, that I'm going to India and South America next year. Pinch me thing to say. One of my goals now for the next few months before I go is to really focus on yoga and Ashtanga. So that will be something that I really need to get into after Christmas, because now obviously I'm going away. And also, oh my god, more traveling. Like, I'm going to Scotland for the New Year's. And I studied in Scotland. 10 years ago now. That's insane. So I'm finally going back with a friend that I also made in Scotland. So we are gonna have a bit of a nostalgia trip. That will probably be the first video that you'll see from me next year. So I will take a bit of a break. I will try to take a 2-week social media break at least. Like no social media at all. I will delete everything probably tomorrow. It's just so refreshing not to see what everybody's doing for the new year as well. Like, or everybody's posting about like what they accomplished this year, for example. And I just, sometimes we just don't need to see that and like compare ourselves, you know? Next year in general, I just want to use social media less. I want to use screens less. Or maybe not, maybe I shouldn't say screens because I would also like to get back to gaming, which involves a screen obviously. But I would just like to do anything else than scrolling or watching YouTube mindlessly, even though I love YouTube, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to watch YouTube just to watch it. I want to watch it because I enjoy it. I would like to get 3,000 subscribers on YouTube next year. That is one of my goals. I would like to make better videos. I would love to post 2 times a week. I think I will definitely... I have it in me. Like, I just have to plan a little bit more. I would also love to instruct more yoga. I just have to, I don't know, apply to some yoga studios. I would also love to start a yoga YouTube. Which I have wanted to do for a long time as well. But now that I have this new camera that can actually record more than 15 minutes at a time before overheating, I could actually really do it. So, more goals for next year. I have a lot. Honestly, I don't want to overwhelm myself, and these are not really goals, these are kind of dreams. So I don't want to put more pressure around myself and my life. I just want to enjoy life. That is always my goal and my biggest goal. This is not like, oh my god, I'm gonna be a new person in 2026. This is just like, I want to do more things that make me happy in 2026. In the summer, I want to cycle again. I really miss cycling. So I want to plan a nice cycling trip for myself. Also, I would love to go to Lapland again because I wasn't this summer. And because we are going to South America, as I said, me and Matti also need to go hiking together because we need to get like good hiking boots and like break those in and get used to hiking again because in South America we are going to do some hiking. Do you know what else is coming next year? This is like my nerd portion of the video. Next year, the new Avengers movie is coming out. Avengers Doomsday. It's coming in December, I think, 18th of December. So we have like a year to wait for that. Then in January, the new season of The Night Manager is coming out with Tom Hiddleston. Are you sick of hearing me talk about Tom Hiddleston already? Well, bad news for you, because I'm gonna keep talking about him. The new season of Fallout as well is coming out. Or did it come out already? Oh my god, it just came out! Okay, so I need to rewatch the first season before that. I love that I got back into my nerd era. I was really missing it for a while. I will now also make a gift card for my parents, which is a tradition. So I kind of plan a menu around a theme. This year it's gonna be... What did we decide? Like kind of Mexican fusion kitchen, because last year we do like Vietnamese fusion kitchen. So the main is gonna be lentil tacos, and then I just need to do some research and find out a Mexican salad and then also a dessert. Let me know in the comments if you have any dreams or goals for next year, or if you don't have any goals. Totally fine with me. Like honestly, let's forget the hustle culture. Let's just do what we like, do what we enjoy more in life. I think everybody would be happier. So this is the end result. Nothing special, but I think it's cute. It's cute. Let's just say that and forget about it. Now, what was I gonna tell you? I was gonna tell you something. For Matti, I always draw something from that year's obsession, like a game he's played or a movie. And I think definitely this year it should be Hades 2. So I already know that the main character is a badass, so I will try to draw her. I'm feeling like my skills are not good enough to draw this character. Speaking of dreams, let me spill you all tea. Let me tell you all my dreams. So maybe we will speak them into existence. Let's manifest them. These are like dreams that are absolutely out there. They are so crazy. My dream is, when I'm older, to have a cafe and a yoga studio. Or a cafe and a bookshop. But preferably, yeah, I mean, it could be like a community space. But I could also have yoga classes there, because I would love to keep teaching yoga. For now, it seems like something I'm really called to do. That was my takeaway notification, because I'm starving and I don't want to start making lunch because it's so late. Anyway. Starving. Okay, so I will eat this and I'll get back to you. I like completely inhaled my soup and it went all over my chin. So if you can see any soup on my face, please just ignore it. Let's get back to manifesting my dream cafe / yoga studio / bookstore. I just have so many ideas for the cafe. Like, it would be amazing. I would definitely have a book club in English for people who have moved from abroad to Finland, and because I just know that it's hard to make friends when you are in a new city, especially in a new country, when you don't know the culture, you don't know the language. I think a book club would be perfect to bring like-minded people together. Yeah. The cafe would be obviously 100% vegan. I got this idea when I visited Bratislava. That was already like 5 years ago, I think. And there was this amazing cafe where, by the way, I had the best coffee of my life. And I still think about it. I need to go to Bratislava just for the coffee. So in the cafe, they were serving breakfast and brunch in the weekends, and then like lunch as well, I think. But then in the evening, it kind of transformed into a bar, and it was really cool. Like, there was actually room for dancing as well. And imagine having that. The problem with that is that the alcohol laws are so strict in Finland, so I don't know how that would kind of work. Yes, I have already thought about all of this, like, pretty in detail, to be honest, because I just love thinking about it. I love thinking about the decorations I would have. Like, I would decorate it 100% second hand. I would get everything second hand. And every table would be a great table, and every seat would be a perfect seat, and not like some tables near the toilets where you can hear somebody peeing, or like near the door where it's like you can feel the breeze. Anyway, my cafe would be perfect. You know what? Surprisingly, I'm actually happy with this. I will not color it further. I would actually like to, but I don't have enough pens. Like, I don't have a lot of colors. It is pitch black outside now, and I need to go to my parents to give the presents and then go to the gym. I was really enjoying this. I really got into the flow. I love it. Like, why don't I do this more? This is what I always think when I'm drawing. I'm like, oh, I wish I could I will do this more, and then I don't. But now I'm really trying to. It's just like when I'm tired in the evening, it seems like too much effort to draw, and I need to stop putting this pressure on myself to draw perfectly. Like, why can't I just draw shitty drawings, but at least I enjoy it? Okay, friends, that is it for 12 days of Christmas 2025, and also for this video. So I will see you next year. I hope you have the best Christmas and the holidays. Remember to relax, eat some good food, drink some good drinks, and thank you for this year, and hopefully I will see you in the next year. Bye guys.